Des, King of the Pit TV. This one is entitled This Place Is Death. We're listening to Diamond Eyes from start to finish. This is the last tune on the record. Up until this point, I'd never listened to Deftones before in my life, and now I understand the band to some extent. This one is entitled This Place Is Death. Let's go. I'm scared. Very heavenly, heavy distortion there. As always, easy listening, nice and simple, and that was it. It wasn't the best track on the record, no. This Place Is Death. Okay, right, so let's get to a little overview of my experience with the record. There were a couple, if not a few, really fantastic tunes on this. Sex Tape being one of them, I like that. Beauty School being another. And I guess it's debatable as to whether I would throw You've Seen the Butcher on there, but it's definitely a fan favourite, isn't it? A lot of heavy riffs, and it's just definitely a record to bang on in the background whilst you're getting on with stuff, and you want a little bit of a sound going on in the background. It wasn't my favourite album I've listened to as of so far. I'm going to ask you, if you're a fan and you've watched up until this point, is there any better records or any other records you would prefer me listen to? Because after listening to that, I don't necessarily want to listen to any more Deftones records, and I apologise. But, you know, music is subjective and it's just not my cup of tea, it's not my taste. Alright? other than that, I can see why people like them, and it has a very good marketable value. I really do like the artwork as well, which I haven't mentioned. I absolutely adore the beautiful snowy owl. What's on there? Hedwig, having a little flap about, and I reckon this band is very appealing in a, like I said, in an indirect sexual manner to those whom are feeling some sort of way. I can feel that within the music, which may or may not be, intentional, but I don't hear it too often unless it's overt in music. But I can hear, some vibes going on with this band. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to move on to the next record. I'm going to check out some more music. So, thank you for watching, people. I want to give a shout out to the Deftones fans. I actually got tattooed whilst my artist was listening to Deftones in a minute, so I can't talk too much bad on them, otherwise I might get a bad job next time. So, I'm signing out. Peace, one love, people.